Yo, what up, family? This your boy Ky'Ly'ntae. I want to welcome y'all to my new vibe. Kinda like a podcast, kinda like a concert. This is the Addict Series right now. You about to get your vibe right now. This is the Addict Series right now. About to catch your vibe right now. Addict Series, where you get exclusive insight on music from me and some of the hottest artists I work with. You also get a personalized concert. So pull up, take a seat, because this ain't the same dusty attic you put them boxes in, you know? Yeah. Vibe right now. This the Addict Series right now. About to catch your vibe right now.
See, having babies, that ain't nothing. No, ain't none of them got a daddy. Could be any nigga coming through. So what I do, came up with a way and niggas swallow and leave them. See me practice what I'm preaching, taking care of my people. Thanking God for any blessings that surrounded by evil. Just gave a dollar to a man, he went and bought a new meat. Who I am, that nigga from the city that don't really give a damn. Man, it's money over bitches, just so you know where I stand. Nigga, that's so you know where we stand. You gon' probably end up down if I have to tell your ass again. Gave this bitch some dick, she tryna find out where I'm staying. Hell, I'm probably down the floor to fucking around 100 grand. Boy, I big flex. I put the wings on a nigga like he dipset. We took the burner from your partner, that's a hip check. I beat a pussy with the handle of the clip, right? You should've seen that nigga face, he left a big mess. Yeah, you know I'm a dog. Before a nigga die, I'm leaving hundreds in the wall. Bad little bitch and that pussy hella raw. But she always in the tapping when she try to take it all. And I hate that. I'm hella goofy on these hoes like an 8-track. Might hit the Melvin on your fucking mama, take that. Gon' be at least about an hour till she shake back. I gave her ass dope, dick, straight crack. Yeah, and I ain't lying, nigga. I got a big 4-5, I be sliding with it, bitch. You know I go ham, that's that hoe about me. Yeah. From the city that don't really give a damn. It's money over bitches, just so you know where I stand. Yeah, you know I go ham, that's that hoe about me. She'll tell you who I am. That nigga from the city that don't really give a damn. Man, it's money over bitches, just so you know where I stand.
Yeah. That's hard. What up? This your boy Ky'Ly'ntae, man. You know where we at. Addict Series Joint 2. We started in the basement, now we in the attic, man. We got my boy, my dog. Go ahead. For the people that don't know, man, tell them who you are, where you from.
Oh, we live?
We live.
We ready?
You ghetto fabulous with the chips.
Hey, you know I'm in the booth eating pretzels, nigga. You know I go ham.
Yeah.
Hey, it's RNR J Howell, straight from the south side, Youngstown, Ohio. Feel me?
Youngstown.
Yeah.
330. 330.
That part.
What's up?
It's in 234.
234. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out Real. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You came from Cali.
Yeah. You know I just moved to Miami a few months ago. Just in LA for like a week. Putting down some crazy moves, making some crazy connections.
What was you doing out there? I see you with my mans.
DeAndre Bonds.
You know The Wood, my favorite movie for real.
Oh yeah. It's a classic.
That's for real, like my favorite joint.
All that.
How did you get connected with him?
So, we did a mini movie together for my single, Let Me Know.
Man, you been going crazy with the video.
We did that last year, about like September or something. But I pretty much just reached out. I DM'd him. You know what I'm saying? He hit back. And, I asked him how much, first I let him know how much I respect him. How much I really salute everything he done for his movies and for the culture, you know what I mean? He did Spike Lee joints, he done did John Singleton, he done did a lot. He's been with some of the greatest, so let him know that off the rip, and I was just like, what would you charge me to do? Boom. And he like, name a price. That's what fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
You a legend.
That's a real
you a whole legend,
situation.
so at the time, I'm like, okay, he was just on the last episode of Snowfall, but at the very moment, I'm like, he don't got a whole bunch going on.
Right.
But his face is still it's hell of a power chord.
Especially in the culture.
Yeah, his face is a power chord, so I'm just like, I drop a price. I'm really like, I don't want to undercut him. He's definitely worth whatever he say he worth.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
Facts.
So I dropped the price with it. And I flew out to LA, to Hollywood, and we shot it.
You shot with Sean?
Yep. I flew Sean out. And we did it probably about 2-3 weeks later after the conversations and the paperwork and the contracts and stuff. And it was dope. And from there we clicked. Like, real recognized real, so we really clicked though. On a whole nother level.
Yeah, I seen he was showing love, posted.
Every time I go to LA, I told me I ain't allowed to come out there without coming to see him.
That's real. That's real.
I was just at his mama crib. At his mama crib with him watching snowfall.
That's crazy.
You feel me?
That's crazy. That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
The work coming in, like you putting the work in, it's gonna come through.
Right. You just gotta keep working. That's it.
I say this all the time. Well, not all the time. I said it on the last episode, but it's different because Sky, like, we in the same joint. Like, we in the same RNR.
Yeah.
So I say he like my favorite artist, but you really my favorite artist. You remind me of Pac, and Pac is my favorite of all time.
That's my number one inspiration when it comes to the music, like, no lie.
Yeah, I think that's how we low-key clicked for real. I don't remember. I think Pac came up or you posted something.
Yeah. I probably posted him, and you definitely already know. Pac is timeless. It's timeless, and that's what I aim to be, and that's why I make the kind of music and create the type of visuals and everything that I do, because I want what I do to be able to last a lifetime and another lifetime.
Yeah.
So on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And then with the videos, you did multiple joints with Sean Lott, and you real creative on the movie side. Where that come from?
We currently working on Jason Wick, and it's basically like how I did with the Let Me Know, where it was like a spoof to the Wood.
That's hard.
So the Jason Wick is like a spoof to the John Wick, but I'm actually really stepping up the acting. The fighting scenes is crazy. Like,
I seen the clip.
Yeah, we dropped the trailer for it. I gotta finish filming it. We're gonna finish it up in Times Square out in Manhattan.
When you doing that?
Real soon. The schedule been crazy. I've been traveling a lot and just taking advantage of everything. I was just in LA also with Jay Styling. I did a show with him.
Yeah, I seen you did a show out there. That's major, just to be out there and be connected with somebody who got a name, phone calls, money behind them.
It's a face card, like just being a real nigga.
Yeah.
It really gets you through doors. Money can't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Real talk.
Facts. What you working on? Like what's next coming up for you?
So right now, my manager really, he don't want me to focus on recording new music because
you got so much.
The goal, right? I got enough hits. It's about putting the money into the marketing side of it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
we pretty much gonna find the records that's worth being marketed, and we're gonna put the money behind those records, and we just gonna push those to the maximum.
Yeah.
And strategically do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure I'm at every big event, every big scene. I'm at every Super Bowl. I was in Miami for last year. Coincidentally, it happened to be in Florida 2 years straight. Yeah. So I'm in Miami for last year and Tampa for it this year. And the Bucks won it. The city was crazy. It's a historic moment. And I was out there doing a promo.
You was living out there at the time?
No, I went out there for 2 weeks just to cover the Super Bowl.
Wow.
You feel me? Like literally just to take advantage of everybody from all over the world being in this one spot.
That's the one thing I respect about you. You hustle like the old school. Like when Ken said they sold, when you hear Ludacris and them say they sold records out the back of their car,
and that's
you really
thing.
Out there.
That's my thing, really just applying the old natural Master P, Luda grind, the Weezy grind when it comes to pushing and marketing, when it comes to creating the music, and just being consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13 years in now, so 24 projects released, 23 mixtapes in the album. And 10 of them I recorded right in my own room, just like this. You know, set up like this. So
it's the best way because you could be creative. You can get stuff out there.
10 myself in the room, doing the mixing and mastering myself, and then 14 studio projects. You know what I'm saying? So
what year you start?
08. 2008, man, I was 18.
So that was when you first did like your
That's when I dropped my first record and my first tape. Like my first record, it ended up being an intro for my first tape. So
what was the first one called?
Rookie of the Year. 2008.
That's crazy.
Young Jay.
That's crazy.
You know?
So you never rapped or wanted to rap before that, or just kind of
I always kind of like really loved music. Like when I'm real little, I was in a room with my homies and we pretending we know limits, so we picking.
That's crazy.
I'm Silk, or I'm Master P, or
that's how I started.
I'm Murder. You feel me? So we in there literally reciting all these lyrics. So it's kind of in you when you get to really loving that part so much. The fact that you feel like you're a star and you producing this music. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm good.
You good?
And you know, so even at a young age, just being in love with music, really in love with Tupac's music and who he was as a person. You know, I was 6 years old when he died, but I really understood what he had done at that time. Like I really got it.
I did too.
Like I really sat there and watched a lot of these things take place, and I actually understood what was going on.
Yeah.
And that's crazy for real.
That's crazy. My brother, I remember when Tupac died, my brother was Tupac out. And my brother was he a goon. He the hardest person you'll meet just because he came downstairs running. We watching TV. He was like, he go. And we like, what? My mom freaking out thinking it's somebody in the family. He like, Tupac go, crying. I ain't never seen my brother cry from whoopings or nothing.
Cause that's he had that.
He had that impact.
He had that real impact.
He had impact.
And to this day, he'd still do that to somebody.
Yeah.
20-something years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
Like,
Facts.
So.
My favorite line ever is, only rapper I listen to is E40 and Pop. Cause my other brother listened to E40 all straight. I wasn't really even allowed to listen to the rap for real. My brother went to college. He gave me a Ludacris CD. Chicken and Beard.
Oh, Chicken
and Beard, maybe?
Okay, the second one.
No, which one had Rollout on it? Was that Word of Mouth?
I believe so.
It had to be Word of Mouth.
The grill on the CD?
Yeah, one of them joints.
Yeah.
Gave it to me, snuck it to me. I'm bumping it. My mom found out I got it. Took that joint, boy.
Yeah.
Took that joint. Who, so when you first started, like, you was performing downtown Youngstown a lot or so?
Starting out, actually, I was really like, when I started out doing the music and people around the hood was getting wind of it and actually, rocking with it, I started out doing like, I'm at my girl birthday party, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Some house party kicking.
Living room, performing for her family. Like my first real show was actually on my block on Brentwood. Nicole Rose, you know what I'm saying? Noticed she had a salon right there, Dynasty, and she threw an event in the back of it. She had the stage, she had 101.9, Standing Man come out.
Wow.
And
first joint.
That was my real first performance, and it was right on my block, outdoor. Niggas in the hood just walking up, and it was crazy. I'll never forget it. But yeah, performing just downtown Youngstown, Barley's. Mm-hmm. I got into the whole Cleveland thing with Hef and getting the tickets and paying for the tickets. Right. You know what I'm saying? You getting the tickets, you trying to sell them.
You gotta be paying your own little bread on the side.
Like, give me the tickets. Here's $200.
Yeah.
I see you Friday, motherfucker. You know.
Hey, homie, come out. I got you on your ticket.
Now they're just giving tickets away. Hoping motherfuckers come all the way out. But
we was talking about Peabody's last week.
Oh yeah, Peabody's. I did Peabody's. A couple times. Like
you had to have gone through Peabody's if you are doing music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. In Cleveland is. The music, is that
the closest we gonna get. Yeah.
So I remember doing shows at Barley's with Machine Gun Kelly. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he was wild then. Yeah. Like, but it's just dope. That's the motivation to see. Yeah. Somebody go from the same stage you on and being in the same stage you're in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like we really just
sitting right here.
We really trying to get it. We really trying to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love seeing it happen. That be the motivation. Just add fuel to the fire for me, like seeing cats make it that I share the same room with, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I've been in that position a lot of times where, like, the nigga I'm sitting next to, like, you seen me in L.A. toasting with Kiddo, you know what I mean? Platinum, multi-platinum songwriter and producer. Yeah. We in there having dinner in the middle of Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard to 200 million views on YouTube. Like, okay, today we hit 200 million views on YouTube. We already 4 times platinum for the record. Like these is
you just gotta be
I want to be at.
Yeah.
But that energy is contagious, especially when you're spiritual like I am. Like So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yeah.
Taking it in.
One day it's gonna be me, boom, boom, and boom, sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit real, though.
That's how it is. That's how it is. You just can't stop, bro.
Oh,
You can't stop. You get a lot of love. It's a lot of people say you don't really get love in your city when you start. That's mainly true.
I earned it, though. I swear to God. Like,
but I was gonna say,
it took a lot.
You did. I seen concerts with you at a barbecue. I seen concerts with you at the biggest club. I seen concerts with you at the white clubs, the hood clubs. With me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It don't matter, you out there, and I think people respect that a lot.
And they do, and you know that's because one thing more than all that, you know, a nigga really lived the street life.
Mm-hmm.
Been a real one, you know what I'm saying? I always been Jay, like, before the music, you know, just growing up, I always been a real one, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always loved me for real.
And I could see that.
I wasn't always, like, I wasn't a person that was out to get you. I ain't really never had ulterior motives. Like, I just been like that.
Solid.
Like, for real. Like,
solid.
You ain't really like,
Every time.
I feel like that since a kid. But now I really take pride in being that stand-up guy, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's worth. And I know that's why people gravitate to me. So I'm heavy on it now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I know what's up. I know the work, you know what I mean? So that's what it's about.
You're going to make a lot of changes, man. Right? From music to other stuff. Just from how you love, like, when I seen you do the shoe joint, when you were just giving away, y'all don't know, my man got them joints. He got them joints. I ain't never seen him in the same pair of shoes. I don't care if it's a pair of $50 Adidas, I ain't never seen him in the same pair of shoes.
Yeah, those
And how did that come about? Like,
you know
what that led to?
That's a beautiful story for real. Cause it's like, so I come from the streets. I come from selling drugs, all that cases. But around 2016, even when I was doing it to the max, like I was really big time in it. You know what I'm saying? But when I was doing it to the max, I was a person who was like, I don't want to be doing this forever. Like I really don't want to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew better. I wanted better. Yeah. So when the time came, I really wanted to stop. My little cousin Mama got killed in 2016, and that was like the icing on the cake for me. You feel me? Like just seeing my family hurt to the maximum level of what a loss is for real. This was like we didn't lost a lot of people, but this was the first very big loss that we took. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was it's either gonna break you or make you. Crazy. I feel like I can't feel for that reason. To lose my little cousin and see my family hurt like they did. He hurt how I did. I gotta apply everything. I gotta give it 1,000%. So I'm done trapping. Because that means I can X out me going to jail for selling drugs, or I can X out niggas wanting to jack me for the pounds or rob me for the bands. You feel me? Even though I'm gonna get them like this too, but it's stages and levels, so when I earn it the way I'm supposed to, I'm gonna be in position to be protected how I'm supposed to be. But when you out there really trapping and niggas know, like I'm riding on 26s,
they see you.
I got everything. You said I got all the gear, I got all the shoes, I got the jewelry. I'm taking care. I got 20 motherfuckers around the city slanging for me. I'm dropping packs off. I'm picking money up all day, every day.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna kill you about that. Yeah. Niggas want that. Every nigga want that.
Jealousy, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. Or I'm gonna catch a case and I'm gonna go do biz about it.
Yeah.
So I had to X that out. You feel me? And then shit, I just put everything into the music and it wasn't no looking back. Like for real.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, bro. That's real. Like, that's an amazing story.
And it's crazy how I had way more money back then, and I wasn't even putting this much effort into the music. Now, without that money. Less money, everything is flourishing for me. Crazy how to build the brand. You know
it's gonna be bigger than what you imagine.
I wasn't worried about building a brand when I was trapping because I didn't need the money.
Yeah.
But once you need the money,
you gotta.
I'm like, how if I'm going to X out selling drugs to take care of my kids and my family and me, what am I gonna do to accumulate this money now? How do I replace that? I gotta, and it all worked out. I created RNR apparel, and you watch that blow up. Literally, we 3 years in now. Like literally,
you see it
I
anywhere.
made everything myself. Every last piece, everything you seen, I made that right in my crib. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, same thing. And
what year you start that?
2018.
2018.
March. I just hit my 3-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would have never expected the city to support that so hard. But they really, and just now, everybody across the country, I ship orders out all the time. But I do everything myself. Like, I don't have a whole team. You know what I'm saying? I got management.
That's a lot of work.
100 grand. I got management.
100 grand management?
Yeah, Florida.
Shout out 100 grand.
That's how I make all the moves I make. That's how I moved to Miami. Yeah. Lauderdale.
That's what started that? That's what started that? What kind of pushed you to... Because obviously you want to get out just to, they say you got to get out your city to get to the next level.
But, the opportunity was there. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? It really, for 2 years, me and my manager, we was just like homies, and we was just trying to chase this dream together for us. He would just line me up in opportunities. He would give me interviews down there and fly me down and take care of that and make sure I'm good. And make sure I get home. And we did that for 2 years. And then I said, okay, be my manager. Because he wasn't even trying to be my manager.
He's just looking out.
It's just with everything we chasing and what I seen, he had the knowledge and what he could produce. Bro, you got to be my manager.
Yeah.
Like, it's only right. The chemistry is crazy. Everything is... So for the last 2 years, he been my manager. And you've seen how I've been moving. You literally see what the last 2 years been like. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been everywhere, doing everything. And, we only going to turn up. But, yeah, my manager played a big part. Mm-hmm. And then the grind I got, we can't lose. It's just a matter of timing and the right people hearing and knowing who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think, because I think a lot of bigger artists that come from the streets for real, they say that they hustle come from selling for real. Like, you don't got no anxiety, like, I gotta get this out, this my product. I'm pushing that. You think that where your hustle come from, or you just always just been like
Definitely.
that?
You know what I'm saying? That played a big part because when you was out here and you trapping in these streets, like, one thing I did was I made sure I wasn't missing. Like, no matter how much money I was getting, I was going to get every dollar. Like, even when I'm tired, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sad to say, I was neglecting my own kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm really caught up in this.
Yeah.
But I'm giving them the world. But at this time, I'm thinking that's what's important.
Yeah, money
until you end up seeing, until everything's stripped away from you and you really see what matters, you know what I'm saying? And I went through those motions. That's why I move how I move now. I had to really learn and see what the value of life really is. But, yeah, that played the biggest part just because I was a real live go-getter. And I just applied all that to the music. That's why I dropped all them projects. And you seeing me hitting all these cities and states with CDs and giving them away and producing the clothes and giving shirts away. I went through all the motions to get people on board to have the demand that I need to have to be who I am at this moment. And we only going to keep on leveling up. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Who like some of the bigger, well, not even bigger, who's some of the influences that even got you into music? I know you said you started, you were 18. Who like was your homeboy or whatever?
You mean as far as getting me personally into it?
Yeah.
So when I was living on Brentwood, that's on the south side of Youngstown, I had a homie, my homie T Belly. He go by Lil Tony now, Jackaloni. But he was always rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I had a computer at my crib. Now all I am is just a trapper, like I just, you know what I'm saying? But he's always freestyling and all that. And I'm just like, shit, for real, on my computer, I could record you. So we go up there one day, and I try to record him, and I figure out how to do it. So I started off just recording him, and then all the homies start coming through. I'm just recording niggas. Like, imagine that. I'm the nigga at the table. Yeah, I'm the nigga in there clicking away and whooping.
That was me. That's still me. You seen the session.
But this is me just not being an artist at all.
Yeah.
Like, this is me just choosing to do this. So I'm like, man, after about a week of doing that, I wrote some shit. And it ended up being the intro. Like, it ended up being real crazy.
What'd you say it was called?
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. That was that. You can catch me on the woods, sun up to sun down. No matter where I'm at, you know I'm repping Youngstown. Yeah. That was that.
You came off with some, it sound like some quality.
Oh, yeah.
Some quality.
It was quality lyrics, but the quality of the equipment was definitely not there. It was far from it.
You gotta start somewhere though, for real.
Right, that's the beauty of it. You know
gotta
what I'm saying?
start somewhere.
I was actually recording my music through the speaker to where, like, I wasn't even on a program. I just had the sound recorder on the old computer, Fat Boy, and I would just record it through the speaker, so the mic is right under the speaker, and we couldn't do no more than one stack. We literally had to record full songs
straight through.
So we standing side by side when we featuring each other. We ad-libbing for each other. Just because I won't ever be able to ad-lib my own shit.
Okay.
Right. And a nigga rapping, and if you fuck up,
you spit on me, God.
You gotta start all over. If a nigga fuck up, you gotta start all over. So
that's crazy.
Niggas was in there making them full songs, like, in one take. And I'm talking about 2 verses, 2-3 hooks. Like, all straight through.
You still do that now?
I didn't even, because now you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know until I went to the studio that it goes that way where you don't have to rap the hook more than once. Like, this one hook is going to be everything.
Oh, wow.
Like, for real, when I first seen that, I'm like, oh, you cloned it?
Yeah.
Like, you cloned the hook?
Hey, that's wild. That's wild.
Like, yeah, man, we just copy and paste it.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, okay, so yeah, it's one take, man, do those one. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's crazy just going through and thinking about how you learned everything, you know what I'm saying?
Cass really went to school.
Yeah, for sure.
I learned from my boy, my dude Lance. Man, he had everything. Like, he had a real booth, real mics, real Pro Tools, like everything. So we went over there. He always made music and was just great at everything. He was super smart. Then I just bet one day, we used to do little hooks and rap. Wasn't really hard. And then he let me make a beat, and then I had to get that beat program, bootleg that mug somehow. My dude Laz used to come through. We had I still got the mic. We had the little mic the little, just a stick for it, like a laptop microphone.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what
that cousin had one. That's how we was. That's how we was. And then, but at his house, we did this record. And he started using auto-tune, and I was like, ooh, I gotta try that.
That's crazy though, ain't it?
It's super crazy. Super crazy.
How long have you been doing the music? Because you've been doing it just as long as I damn near remember me doing it. So, like, I say by 2011, 2012, we was doing shows together for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I started when I was like young, like middle school. I used to sing.
Okay.
My brother used to sing, and then he used to kind of train me with that. And then my voice changed, so that was over. And I started making beats.
Started smoking.
Nah, I ain't never.
Oh yeah,
nah,
smoking.
Nah, I ain't even drank until I was 21.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, my mom was on lock, so
that's what's up.
That's
what's up.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey, look.
I was just scared to get a whooping, dog.
Straight up. It's a blessing to have it.
For real. Like, I'm thankful for it now.
It's a blessing to have
it. But I started making beats when I was like 16, 17 from that situation. And then I started rapping. And my team wouldn't even let me rap, for real. Because I was good at the beats. So.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, like 15 years probably then.
Okay, yeah. That's what's up.
But seriously, I probably started like 2010 when I did the Snoop show with like FNL. Yeah. Dang, man, it's been a long time.
Yeah, man, and we ain't getting no younger, so it's just like
Songs got
at this point, you know what I learned though? The music, the entertainment business, it's not even so music per se. It's really not so much about the talent at this point. Like, it's more so about clout, the business side of it.
Like how much money,
the marketing,
the
clout, and that goes into the marketing for real.
Yeah.
Because they make these artists now.
Yeah.
They really do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when things happen naturally, like, baby gotta kill a nigga, That's gonna work in your favor. Boosie, you gotta go to jail and do a real bid, 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna work in your favor because this is what the world thrive on.
Yeah.
The negativity.
Yeah.
And you know, so
baby mama drama, they go with this person.
Yeah, so you know, now it's all about, like I said, it's not so much. It's about at least having a decent record, but knowing what to do marketing wise behind it, like for real.
Yeah.
Because how many records is topping charts that you really don't like at all? Like it's a lot of them.
It just be on replay.
It just be so much repetitive to the point you can find yourself singing.
Yep.
And that's
all marketing.
Money.
Yeah.
It costs money, and that's just it's straight.
If you got unlimited bread, is you good. You can make anything work at that point.
Right. If I had it to where Let Me Know could play 1,000 times throughout a day and on so many different stations and radio stations and all that, you can guarantee millions of streams will be done.
Easy.
And the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? If nigga got the money. So, that's what it's about. Having the budget for the marketing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm finally getting to. That's where I'm at now, and then still trying to grow the budget that I do have. But I finally got a budget.
Yeah.
That's
important.
Great stage.
That's a blessing. Imagine if you had the knowledge you had now, like when you started your career. Right. It'd have been crazy. You would have focused on singles, and you would have had the records there already.
So out of my 24 projects, besides the last one I dropped that got 13 records on it, everything else had 20 plus tracks on it. Yeah.
Like that No Limit type of junk.
Which is nuts.
Cats don't even do that.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like if you break it down, I could really have 48 projects.
Verses would be tough with you, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So now I finally learned that, we're not giving them that much music no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
you gotta be in a position to appreciate it.
For how we listen to music is different.
Yeah.
People only really need 6 to 8 cuts for real, and they're gonna blow your shit up.
EP is crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting.
And that's what I'm at as well. Like I'm doing a lot more production, but I want to shorten the projects because every project had 10, 12, 17, right, and then, 22,
Until my manager really put it all on me, gave me the game on the angle of it. I just didn't see nothing wrong with it because it wasn't hard for me to produce that many records.
Yeah. You enjoy doing
making music, so it's not like I was killing myself with dropping 23 tracks on a project. I'm just going till I feel it's complete.
How many records do you do per project? When I do my records, I would probably say about 30 to 40 records to eliminate them.
Chop it down, right?
Yeah. How many do you do? Because you release them.
Honestly, I'll probably so if I drop 23 on a project, it'll probably be maybe 26 that I recorded for, and it's 3 that I can push out.
Yeah.
And be okay, they don't make the cut.
Yeah. And that's hard to do.
It is very hard to do.
It's hard to do.
The best, out of 24 though, I had a few runs where it was just perfect. Yeah. Everything I recorded went all together.
Yeah.
But, the stages where you was writing them like that.
Yeah, my Penrose album was like that. I recorded 4 of the records the first night. And then the next, on FaceTime with Black Cloud, produced it. Yeah. On FaceTime. He all right, what about this? And I'm writing. And he would send me the beat. And then I'm writing to that. Recorded. He's got another record ready that's produced off that. So if you listen to the album, the first record is no drums. And then it transitioned to drums on the second record with the same melody.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gas right there.
Yeah.
That's gas.
Yeah. Who is your bigger influence? I know.
Man, Pop.
I ain't want to say answer for you.
But I'm going to always say it because in case they missed it, Master P, just like you said, when you quoted the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For when he came from and what he went through to chase his dream, he had to move to California to make that jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's in the same sense that he happened to move to Florida. It just had to be done. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lovely place to go to. Other than the some laws out there. But
yeah.
But
And,
you come from where you come from. You good.
Nipsey Hussle. That's on the strength. Like, I was a fan of Nip. Yeah, I was a fan of Nip before he died. Before he got killed.
Yeah.
Like, I was a real live fan of him for years before that.
Right.
So it hit me like how it was supposed to. Mm-hmm. But to see it hit people who definitely wasn't hip to him or rocking with him, to see him really take them after death, that's what's amazing.
It reminded me so much of Pop.
Because, you had people at first who was like, oh, y'all just trying to show love to him now. But then you really seen people really fall in line and respect and open their eyes and feel
do research.
Like he grabbed somebody, he grabbed people. Yeah. With all the clips we seen and all the music that started surfacing to people's eyes and their ears.
You see how real he was.
They seen how real he was, and you watched him make a lot more people really, I feel like that's gonna happen with me for real. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna get killed in the street or nothing, but I just know, like, going for what I'm going for in this lifetime, my death is gonna make me greater for sure. Like, and I mean that
in the most powerful way.
The most powerful way, the realest way. Like, because what is gonna happen is I'm already doing so much that's already under. Like, if I died today, when I leave here,
your music gonna
I would blow
crazy.
up to the next level. It might not be to the ultimate, but when my people start showing the videos of me taking shoes off my feet and giving them to kids, and they start playing these records where I'm really pouring my heart and soul out.
And then they break down the bars.
And you seeing me giving toys away and having Toys for Tot come up with truckloads at the high school.
On the news.
Scholars. You see me on the news being honored for it. A lot of people it's gonna hit them different because now they know, like, man, it ain't no reason to not feel me because I'm dead. I'm gone.
Absolutely.
So now you just taking it.
And then it's too late.
Yeah, now you really taking it for what it's worth. Right. And it's gonna really hit people different, you know what I'm saying? But
that Pac line, I don't want to mess it up and get it wrong exactly, but I may not be the one that changed the world, but I definitely inspire the one that changed the world.
I'll spark the brain.
Spark the brain.
That will change the world. And that's a fact. And I feel the exact same way.
And I had a conversation with somebody about that. Like, one day we were just playing records, and every record is just a hit in some way. Like, you got an island record, you got a hip hop record, you got a club record, you got a ladies record.
That's what I aim for
non-stop.
Like, for real.
Non-stop.
One thing I've never done in my whole 13 years is recorded something that I was not, like, feeling to the max.
Yeah.
Like, going in on a beat that I'm really just like, I don't really want to do this.
You just not going to do
Everything I ever did, I had to really have that, woo! I'm out
this is
Yeah. Like, I had to have that for it. And I mean, 13 years straight. And I think that's important.
Yeah.
That's what makes great music. And that's, even if everybody ain't going to like everything, it's just about creating nothing but great music for me. Like,
I respect you for that, bro. I really respect
bro.
you
We be on the same type of time.
From the music to the kids to where we from. Like, there's people now that be like, I wish cats in the city would stop rapping. And there's 100 rappers in the city and 99 need to quit. That's stupid because for real, somebody can have a record at 40 years old that they end up putting up and sell it for $10 million or something. Something crazy. Like,
and I believe
it's
like
what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I respect you because I've never seen that phase you. We done shows when it was 2 people in the crowd. Mm-hmm. We done shows with the old cell. It was like 15 people there. And me and you had that mug going crazy. I think I might have even hosted that mug too because there wasn't no host.
Right.
We did I don't know, you probably performed that Gossip with me probably at some point or something.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Like, in them joints.
Yeah, we did a lot of that, man. And I remember them days like it was yesterday. I remember days just getting everything prepared, going out, spending hundreds of dollars on outfit, shoes.
Just for that night.
And doing the most. And coming to a show like that where it's like 5 people there.
Yeah, and that you probably paid to get on at some point.
Not willing to perform, but you still stick around long enough to do it anyway. And then
you get that appreciation, though.
Yeah, and you leave with a few new fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, though, you pissed. Nights like that, you go home mad as hell, and you like, man, I'm sick of this shit. Whoop. The city, fuck the city. You know what I'm saying?
It be like that.
Like,
you be on the way
there.
to the show bumping, like, I'm about to kill him with this one.
Come through.
I'm about to kill him. And it's so hard to go through them records to get to the ones you got to perform.
Yeah. You know, but, you know, once again, that's the beauty of the journey. And just remembering those times, and then other people remembering those times for you, though.
Right.
So to really, like, acknowledge. Because it was cats like my cousin, you know, and other people who've been there on nights like that with me. Where it's nothing. And then nights where the hood clubs is packed, and we rocking them out. And everybody singing every word of every song.
Some of the hoodest cats come up to you.
Yeah.
I mess with you, cuz.
Yeah. All that.
Some of the nerdiest people.
All that.
Yeah.
You know, with the traveling thing now, though, what's dope is meeting all these different culture people.
Yeah.
And having them gravitate to what I got going on. Because that's why I'm getting into the acting now, as you see. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to get into the acting thing, get on Snowfall season 5.
Okay.
I'm really
Go ahead. This your shout out. Go ahead and let them know what you want to do with Snowfall.
Man, listen, Snowfall season 5.
Season 5.
Shout out to my big bro Scully, man, DeAndre Bonds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Snowfall season 5, I need to be on there.
Hey, I just let me play the background.
I don't care if I get my head blown off in the first 10 seconds. You feel me? Let me get my close up.
I look gooned out. You go ahead and put me
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
Or just let me get a record in the back.
Like that. I'll be a bitch ass nigga and everything though.
Get slapped, everything.
Yeah, with the special effects. You gotta be special effects.
You ain't letting them?
I can't, you know, it depends who's slapping me.
What if
you know
what if they let Franklin just with the powder though? With the
a bad bitch can slap me though when I put up with it for the right price.
Oh, why you coming home like you smell like one of them?
Yeah, some of that.
Okay.
You wanna smell my dick? You can smell my dick. Say let me stop. But nah.
So you got the rap, the music, obviously. You got the clothing.
And
now you getting into acting.
Yep.
And we can't forget about the nonprofit. Tell us about that. So
the RNR
where
project,
people could donate or reach out about that.
The RNR project, you could donate to it, Cash App, you know, RNR project, all caps. I got my own basketball team, rec team at the LCAA back in Youngstown, some men's basketball league.
I got to shout out them Jack boys though.
Oh yeah,
they're my people out there.
They
but that's how I found out about
them
it.
Niggas be balling.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of like cheating.
Yeah, they definitely cheating.
Like they kind of cheating.
My man Henderson, man.
Yeah, they kind of cheating. You got a couple creative players.
But on the real, like them cats hoop though.
Them niggas nice though.
They hoop.
Nah, for real. I'm definitely hip.
Yeah.
We won a championship 2019.
Talk that.
We definitely won a championship 2019. But yeah, we got all that going on. RNR Howell on all platforms for the music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that Jason Wick. It'll be my next media movie. It's gonna be crazy. Like I said, I'm kicking niggas off motorcycles. I'm shooting niggas.
I seen that.
I might get shot. You know what I'm saying? I can't say too much. But
are you utilizing this video to get into acting?
Pretty much, yeah. You know, to showcase my skills. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like really showcase the skills I have for acting. Like, you know, when I was just in LA, Dre was giving me lessons and stuff. So
yeah.
I really, you know, one thing I know is just be real and just bring out the emotion. You know, that's what it comes down to when it comes to acting. It's like really being locked in and being able to bring out the emotion. Even if it's funny emotion, sad emotion, angry emotion.
You gotta learn.
You gotta literally be able to snap a finger at. Like, so I've been working on it though.
So you into movies like heavy like that? Like what's your favorite couple movies?
Man, I literally got so many. I'm a movie fanatic. Like,
alright, I'm gonna hit you how I hit Sky. If you were stranded on an island, you have 5 movies to take. What 5 you taking?
Now, do these gotta be movies or can they be like series of a show? If you say that, then I'm go ahead.
Yeah, anything that you could watch. It could be a series, cartoon.
Okay, so we gonna I gotta say, Tales from the Hood. Shout out DeAndre Barnes, man, my bro. Once again, I gotta go with Boys in the Hood. It's powerful. And you know, I hate to say all these from the hood things and in the hood things.
You can relate,
but no, you know, these is two completely different type of films.
They definitely two different type of films, but them type of films get them are culture type of You know.
But Tales from the Hood, Boys in the Hood. I love Titanic, and that'll kill a lot of time. Okay. Like, I really do.
That's probably how you end up on a stranded island.
You feel me? Like, for real, though. I can, you know, that's 3.5 hours or something like that.
You cry in that movie?
Yeah, I definitely
First time?
Yeah. And, you know, the older I get, the more emotional I'm getting. Yeah. Like, I'm watching...
I'll be watching stuff, and I'll be having to... my girl be just chilling. I'll be, like... It's like, especially hood movies where, like, kids die or something.
Anything like that, it fucked me up.
I'll be like...
It really gets to me. But it's just all that.
That's 3.
Can I bring a Martin season 5 or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bring a Martin.
I'm glad you said season, because
I got them all already.
Yeah, if you take them all, that's cheating. That's all I'm going to watch if I take them all.
Yeah, like I got them all. So
season 5. Season 5.
I'll go season 2. It was crazy. But,
yeah, I would probably say
the earlier ones
season 2,
super
maybe
crazy.
Even season 1.
Oh yeah, season 1 for sure. But by season 2, they
had everything
established
together.
a lot of the characters.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. So that's another one, or is that?
Yeah, that's just
number
the
4.
That's just the 4.
Okay.
And what else? You could probably give me You can give me the first Bad Boys. You can give me the first Bad Boys.
Yeah, that's hard.
The first Bad Boys, you know what I'm saying? Because you really think about how that went. It's crazy. And for real, that's just me thinking off the top of the head.
Yeah.
But when I leave, I'm like,
I should have said that. I'm over here thinking like, he better not ask me,
you
boy.
Know what I'm saying? Like, so when I leave, I'm going to be thinking about my real favorites. Like, but, you know.
I was going to change the subject. I'll be like, what's your favorite apple juice?
I'll be good with those, though.
Okay. What's your favorite album that you've done? Because you got a lot. Favorite project? Because you got to include mixtapes, too.
Ooh, that's
tough. Because that take you there. Okay, that could be ones that people may not even mess with as much.
So, honestly, I would have to say it was my 3rd project, man. It was called 3 Times Running.
What year was that?
It was in 08 still.
08? You dropped 3 projects your first year?
I dropped 5.
What was the month you dropped the first one?
Might have been like July. Right, it ain't even
Oh my God.
But by the time July came around again, before it came, I had 5 release projects. So like literally in a year. But in my first actual year of a year, I probably put out, I believe, 3 or 4 of them. But by the time of 1 year full surface, you know what I'm saying, in circle, I had 5 put out.
Was the quality, I know you said the quality kind of started. When did your quality...
You remember Jerino? Okay, so I had this homie, J.O., you know what I'm saying? He, that was the first real studio I went to. It was in his crib, but he was...
I heard the name a lot.
Yeah, he used to have a little spot on Ohio Street, but he was the first person who I seen with a real mic and an interface and the real deal stuff going on. And that was my 3rd project that I did 3 times running. So what I was doing was, like, between the first 10 projects I put out, first 12, I would bounce from doing most of it in the crib and then maybe going to a studio here and there and doing, you know what I'm saying? But that 3rd project was the first time I got in the booth and I did the whole thing at the booth. And it was
so
just
that
crazy.
Quality had to be crazy.
You know, the excitement that I have for hearing myself come through the speakers differently and being able to ad-lib and stack.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm really learning how to record.
Yeah. That quality had to be.
Damn.
And then you didn't have to get that that everything in one take. Like,
yeah, man.
That was a big difference.
Dude, that
bro.
shit feels so crazy.
That was a big difference. So that was your first good quality?
That was my first good quality, and that project was literally like crazy. I had 19 records on it.
It's crazy that you remember that, bro. I record a lot of music, but I don't put out as much as I, record, especially since I like sell records and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't remember how many records. I don't even know if I remember my exact first record. I think it was Thriller. It was called Thriller, I think.
But you been doing it for so long, though. Like, see, all my...
But even before that, I ain't even getting to that. When I was in the 7th, 8th grade, maybe, me and my little cousin, we was in a group called Deuce Block from Don't Be a Menace to Society.
Oh, yeah?
And so we called ourselves Deuce Block from that.
Okay.
We never recorded or nothing, but I'm talking like actual stuff, bro. You remember all that.
Yeah.
What was your 5th album?
5 Times Unsigned. And you know that, I'm glad you said that because it's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? 3 times running, 5 times unsigned. So that was easy. When did you stop doing the numbers? What was the last number? So let me see. My first mixtape was Rookie of the Year, then I did the sequel 3 times running. But everybody said I couldn't. 5 times unsigned. It's the King. Then I dropped my first, The Gift, which was The Gift Volume 1. We was just listening to The Gift Volume 5 earlier.
Yeah.
I dropped The Gift Volume 1. I started going into those. But yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. What song you doing tonight? Because I don't know how you eliminate.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the best part.
Yeah.
And listen, we just gonna...
Let's get a little shot in. There's a little bit left.
Let's get a shot in. Whenever ready, we gonna get it.
I also want to shout out some podcasts because I kind of I got a lot of the ideas. This is where I really started from. I've been watching like Drink Champs and stuff like that, 85 South Show, the Mike Tyson joint. But that's really what inspired me to do this, and I wanted to show people like you, people who I feel should get so much more love, so much more support, so much more acknowledgement of just the music in general. Not even the hustle, the music that you create is outstanding. You got the hardest joints, you got the hoodest joints, you got the most heartfelt joints, and then you got the lady joints.
Yeah.
So, I didn't mean to cut you off. What 2 records you doing?
I think I'm gonna turn up a little bit. I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit. So, I think I'm gonna come off with this track called Where I Stand, and it was released on Gift Volume 5. Go out.
Okay. Need some more female viewers, so
yeah.
Come on, like,
I got some
share, subscribe.
I got some.
Make sure y'all get the RNR.
Oh yeah, RNR.
It's right there.
You know what I'm saying? I built
it's
this.
Right there.
I built this from the ground up. These 2 hands.
These 2 hands, man.
You feel me?
Let's take this shot, man.
Hey,
to real music, to artists actually getting out there. And to me, my man's making $1 million trillion. Continue to be great.
Let's get it.
I appreciate you coming out. Once again, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on all platforms. RNR J Howell. That's RNR space J HOWELL. IG, Twitter, J_Howell330. You can find me anywhere. Just look up J Howell for real. You type in RNR, you gonna get me. You can Google me. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff.
Shout a couple people out, man. I know you working, you moving a lot. I want you to shout some people that's important.
Shout out to my management, man. 100 grand.
100 grand.
Shout out to my city, Youngstown, Ohio. Shout out to my side, the South. You know what I mean? My family. You know what I do it for is for us, for more, for the righteous. You know what I'm saying? All that. Nigga rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who really support and take out the time. Like all the females and all the homies when I'm out in these states I've never been to. and I'm coming and I'm approaching y'all with flyers or merch, and y'all take out the time to go follow and listen and become new fans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, because that's what it's really about.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Addict Series, this is joint 2. My man's Jay.
We about
to turn up.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Cuddy said in this bitch, I see Ky'Ly'ntae and this motherfucker pulling up, I see. Tell you what I've been doing though.
I've been on my grind with all my time. Yo nigga broke and gotta die. This shit all real, it ain't no lie. You might as well tell him stop trying, I've been on my grind with all my time. That boy he broke and gotta die. This shit too real, it ain't no lie. So tell them niggas stop trying, look. The fuck with the J. Cause I ride with the K. These days niggas dying over hate. First I'm flying to the Bay, then I'm sliding to the A. Ain't nothing, bitch, I grind every day. You know it's all on the floor and the money on the table. Dropped out of school and had illegal cable. Only speak the truth, these niggas telling fables. Got it out the mud, still screaming fuck a label. Hoes on a nigga dick, and I love that. But you can kill them all if I can get my little cousin back. God know I mean the shit, bitch, fuck rap. Let a nigga diss me, I'ma bust back. Then I'm on the road after leaving niggas lane. Probably in Miami with my feet all in the same. Knocking verses, I can get a feature for a band. Bitch, I do this shit for real, he ain't even worth a damn. I've been on my grind with all my time. Yo, nigga broke and gotta die. This shit all real, it ain't no lie. You might as well tell him stop trying, I've been on my grind with all my time. That boy, he broke and gotta die. This shit too real, it ain't no lie. So tell them niggas stop trying, I've been on my grind with all my time. Yeah. Look, this shit all real, it ain't no lie. What I tell them though? What I tell them? I've been on my grind with all my time. Yeah. This shit too real, it ain't no lie, nigga. Real nigga rap. Hey, we gonna keep this shit pumping. You feel me? I'ma slow it down for y'all a little bit on this next one. I need all the ladies to tune in, man. Tune in. We got hearts coming through. Hey. Turn me up. You know, I know how to talk my shit too, you feel me? I know how to talk to them. Hey. This real life shit though, true story shit. Let me tell you what we gonna do. When I come through, this dick gon' blow your mind, we gon' get drunk too. You feel me in your spine, I hit that 1-2. That pussy bustin' wild just like my gun do. Just like my gun do. Look, it's been a little minute since a nigga last seen you. Redbone thing, get me high as a fever. Been thinking about life and I might just need you. I'ma catch a flight, we can ride in the Beamer. Never tripping about it cause I grind every season. I spent too many nights fantasizing and dreaming. You laying on the bed, let me slide in between you. Can tell you what to do by you bite on your finger. Ooh, and you nasty with it. Met her in the club, she was classy with it. Out of all of them bitches was the baddest in it. I couldn't let you go, girl, I had to get it. She got an ass so fat, I'ma have to grip it. Said that pussy tastes good, I'ma have to lick it. Girl, this shit dangerous, said I had you tripping. Dick so big, got a magnum ripping. Oh, real nigga rap, she bustin' like a Mac. Baby know a little nigga strap. She tell me get that ass a little smack. I'm finna eat that pussy from the back. You ain't know it, in the heat of the moment. All that freaky shit you be moaning, got you climaxing and you zoning. We won't fall asleep until the moment when I come through. This dick gon' blow your mind, we gon' get drunk too. You feel me in your spine, I hit that 1-2. That pussy bustin' wild just like my gun do. Just like my gun do. Hey, babe, when I come through, this dick gon' blow your mind, we gon' get drunk too. You feel me in your spine, I hit that 1-2. That pussy bustin' wild just like my gun do. Just like my gun do. Yeah.
This is Addict Series Part 2. We got Jay Howell in the building right now.
Real nigga rap. Addict Series, you feel me?
Joint 2.
You feel me? I feel like I want to do another one, bro. I ain't gonna even
Let's go ahead. I got
hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see.
Out in the land.
Let's go before I die, right over here.
Man, we out
Hey,
here, man.
Let's do that.
Right here, before I die on the other screen, right there, yup. Let's get it. This some real shit. You know I'm a real ass nigga, man.
You know, I've been watching niggas die, man.
This all I'ma give y'all, cause y'all ain't pay for this.
Not a motherfucker.
Y'all getting a free concert right now.
What a name.
If you ain't heard, I'm big money now, nigga.
That's worth something.
Before I die without shit, boy, I'm grinding like a bitch. Until they drop a nigga six. Before I die without shit, I swear I'm plotting on the lick. Even though I done tried to call it quits. Before I die without shit, the pluggy gotta send a brick. Cause I ain't going back to zip. Before I die without shit, I'ma tell you like this. I'm just trying to go legit. Before I die without shit, I bet you I'ma make a move there. My first band came from trapping, breaking blue down. R.I.P. my nigga Tay, they did him too fast. He set it off, police killed him in the shooter. All this shit that I done seen left that nigga hard cold. But they say it's where you finish, it ain't how you start though. Used to sell niggas guns, tell them come and shop, bro. Bitch, I'm the Iron Man, not no Tony Stark. You never know, so I gotta get it in. Before I die, I see my mama in a beans. I'm to the top and I'm finally about to win. But by this time I damn near lost all of my friends. Look, I'm staying up for show, ain't got no plans to fall. Before they bury me broke, I'm doing scams. I put my life on the line when I'm chasing this bread. Promise to touch me a million before the day that I'm dead without shit. Boy, I'm grinding like a bitch until they drop a nigga six. Before I die without shit, I swear I'm plotting on the lick. I done tried to call it quits. Before I die without shit, the pluggy gotta send a brick. Cause I ain't going back to zip. Before I die without shit.
Real shit,
I'ma tell you like this. I'm just trying to go legit. Before I die without shit, I'ma hit me a lick. Before I die without shit, I'ma pimp me a beat. Before I die without shit, I'ma make me a flip. Speaking it into existence when I say it like this. But I'm already legend if you wanna take it there. Cause my name ring bells, huh? Ain't fucking with. Damn, this shit's so crazy. Cuddy, man, I swear, on the real 2020, it's been one hell of a year. I seen a lot of people go. Fucked up how they be remembered. Nigga died without a dime. Family had to settle deals. Boy, this time fly by. We already in November. By the summer, I'ma shine. Cause I'm grinding through the winter line. I gotta give it all till there's nothing left. I'ma go hard if nothing else. I was down bad by my fucking self. I'm chasing money till my fucking death. Before I die without shit, boy, I'm grinding like a bitch until they drop a nigga six. Before I die without shit, I swear I'm plotting on the lick. Even though I done tried to call it quits. Before I die without shit, the pluggy gotta send a brick. Cause I ain't going back to zip. Before I die without shit, I'ma tell you like this. I'm just trying to go legit. Before I die without shit. Before I die without shit. Yeah.
Talk your top, boy.
Nigga.
Talk your top, boy.
Boy, I'm grinding like a bitch. Real nigga rap, man. It's RNR Howell, man. Addict series. That's how the fuck you do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate you having me come through this morning.
Hey, you know part 2, 3, 5 coming. You already know.
I'm gonna keep putting
Well, you know we gotta do the Miami.
Yeah.
Straight cash. Got a whole lot of bag. Ooh, whole lot of bag.
Oh.
Got a whole lot of bag. Whole lot of